Hey, Patriots fans, what a ride we had last night. Can you feel the energy? The New England Patriots are sitting at 12-3, locked into the playoffs, and that primetime win was absolutely electric. I want to take a moment to rewind to the start of this season, because honestly, who could have predicted this? The way the team has been performing, the resilience on display, it's nothing short of remarkable. If you thought the Patriots would be in this spot right now, give yourself credit, because being this optimistic takes serious belief, but even the most die-hard fans had to wonder if we would get here. And now, seeing it unfold, it feels almost surreal. This victory wasn't just another notch in the win column, it was a statement. It was the kind of performance that defines a team, the kind of game that reminds you why you love football and why you never underestimate the heart of this team. Now, talking about the game itself, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Injuries were a big factor, and yes, they posed a huge challenge. Trayvon Henderson went down with a concussion, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Players like Tonga, Pop Douglas, Joshua Farmer, Charles Woods, and Kahan Booty couldn't finish the game, leaving holes in both the offense and defense. For a lot of teams, this is where cracks start to show, where the pressure mounts and momentum shifts. But the Patriots? They didn't flinch. They kept pushing, kept fighting, and that's the hallmark of a team that is built for playoff football. Rondre Stevenson stepped up when it mattered most, executing plays under pressure, and the way the offense adjusted was a testament to both their preparation and mental toughness. There were mistakes, sure, a fumble here, a turnover there, and even a questionable non-call on Kahan Booty that left fans frustrated, but the team never let it derail their focus. They demonstrated that winning isn't about perfection. It's about responding under adversity, showing resilience, and seizing the moment when it counts the most. Speaking of seizing the moment, let's talk about Drake Maye. After a less-than-stellar performance against Buffalo, he came into this game with determination. There were questions about whether he could dominate through the air, whether he could carry the offense, but he answered every single one of those doubts. Against the Ravens, he looked sharp, precise, and poised. Even under the weight of media scrutiny and public skepticism, he executed plays with calm authority. The way he led the offense, connecting with targets like Kyle Williams and Stephon Diggs, was nothing short of impressive. Diggs, for instance, showed incredible humility and team-first mentality, running crisp routes, securing first downs, and quietly proving all the negative narratives about him wrong. He was reliable, focused, and consistent, and his impact on the game cannot be overstated. Meanwhile, Kyle Williams is emerging as a vertical threat, stretching the defense, creating space, and making plays that change the dynamic of the offense. Watching that connection in the fourth quarter, the timing, the precision, the sheer execution, it was almost artistic, a perfect blend of strategy, skill, and courage. The fourth quarter was where the Patriots really made their statement. Down by 2 scores, facing adversity on multiple fronts, they orchestrated 2 incredible drives that turned the tide completely. The comeback wasn't just about points on the board. It was a demonstration of character, of resilience, and of a team refusing to be defeated. Every single member contributed, whether on offense or defense, whether they were a starter or a rotational player who had been elevated from the practice squad. Every play mattered, every decision counted, and the cumulative effort resulted in a win that felt earned through sweat, determination, and a refusal to quit. Even the moments that could have been disastrous, like the fake punt that could have backfired, were navigated smartly. The coaching staff made calculated choices, the players executed under pressure, and the result was a dominant performance that kept the Patriots in full control, despite the challenges stacked against them. Beyond the individual efforts, this game highlighted the team's growth and chemistry. First downs were consistently gained, total yards were accumulated methodically, and the Patriots managed to stay competitive in turnover battles even when mistakes occurred. The offense demonstrated flexibility, the defense showed grit, and together they executed a game plan that reflected their preparation and confidence. What makes this win particularly significant is how it validates the Patriots' approach this season. Against teams with talent, against adversity in the form of injuries and hostile environments, They prove they are a team that can rise to the occasion. They showed the league that they're not just playoff-bound, but playoff-ready. Players like Rondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, Kyle Williams, and Hunter Henry stepped up, each contributing to a collective effort that reinforced the team's identity as a resilient, high-performing, and strategically adept squad. And the narrative doesn't stop with just the victory. This game is part of a larger trajectory that sets up the Patriots perfectly for the weeks ahead. With key matchups against divisional opponents like the Jets and Dolphins, there's an opportunity to manage the roster, recover from injuries, and continue to fine-tune strategies for the postseason. The coaching staff can analyze this win, identify strengths to leverage, and address areas needing improvement without the pressure of fighting just to make the playoffs they're already in. This context makes the performance against the Ravens even more impressive because it was about dominance and execution, not just survival. It was about sending a clear message to the rest of the league. This team is not only competitive, they are formidable, and they will be a force to reckon with when the stakes are highest. The mental fortitude on display cannot be overstated. When a team loses key players, when adversity strikes in multiple forms, the true character of a team is revealed. For the Patriots, that character was unwavering. They fought through setbacks, they executed under pressure, and they delivered in critical moments. The connection between quarterback and receivers, the timing of plays, the awareness on both sides of the ball, all of it combined to paint a picture of a team that is cohesive, disciplined, and motivated. Wins like this are not just about the numbers or the stats. They're about the culture of the team, the leadership within the locker room, and the ability to rise above challenges. This Patriots team is showing all those qualities in abundance, proving that they're not just participants in the league, but contenders who will challenge anyone standing in their path. Watching the plays unfold, the way Drake May responded to criticism, how Stephon Diggs contributed selflessly, the emergence of Kyle Williams as a true vertical threat, and Rondre Stevenson's timely contributions, it becomes clear that this team is more than the sum of its parts. It's a system that thrives under adversity, a collection of players who understand their roles, and a coaching staff capable of making adjustments when a game shifts. That combination, paired with the evident resilience and grit, is what makes this Patriots team so dangerous as they enter the playoffs. This victory is a celebration not just of a single win, but of a team coming into its own, asserting dominance and demonstrating that when the pressure is on, they rise instead of falter. As we move forward, it's impossible not to highlight the sheer determination and poise that the Patriots exhibited throughout the game. The way the offense and defense synchronized, even amid multiple injuries, was nothing short of spectacular. It's one thing to have talent. It's another to maintain focus and cohesion when the lineup is constantly shifting due to players going down, and the Patriots manage that seamlessly. Every substitution, every snap, every decision was handled with a professionalism and precision that is often reserved for the top teams in the league. Watching Rondre Stevenson repeatedly make key plays, not only rushing effectively, but also contributing in the passing game, shows just how versatile and clutch he has become. His presence in the red zone, combined with his ability to gain crucial first downs, has elevated the team in moments where it mattered most, and last night was a perfect demonstration of that impact. Then there's Drake May, whose growth as a quarterback this season has been both steady and explosive. The way he read the defense, adjusted on the fly, and delivered pinpoint passes was remarkable, particularly against a team like the Ravens that is known for creating pressure and forcing mistakes. It wasn't just about completing throws. It was about command of the offense, vision, leadership, and poise under duress. Even when turnovers occurred, Drake May never allowed frustration to affect his decision-making. Instead, he used every challenge as a teaching moment, and the result was a quarterback who is clearly in rhythm, confident in his ability, and capable of performing in high-pressure scenarios. Pairing him with weapons like Stephon Diggs, who consistently made smart, clean, and clutch receptions, and Kyle Williams, whose explosive speed and vertical threat stretches any defense, has transformed the Patriots' offensive unit into a dynamic and unpredictable force. Defense, of course, deserves equal attention. Despite losing key players like Pop Douglas and Kahan Booty, the Patriots' defensive squad stepped up when the stakes were highest. It's easy for defenses to crumble when injuries pile up, but what we saw was discipline, teamwork, and execution. Each player filled their gaps. Each rotation contributed, and the communication across the defensive line and secondary was impressive. Even in moments when the Ravens tried to capitalize on mismatches, the Patriots adapted in real time, made critical stops, and forced turnovers that kept the game within reach. That adaptability, that ability to absorb pressure and respond with immediate solutions, speaks volumes about the coaching staff's preparation and the players' intelligence on the field. It's also about resilience and mental toughness. The Patriots didn't just play through injuries, they thrived, turning potential weaknesses into strengths through focus, strategy, and relentless effort. What's even more encouraging for Patriots fans is how this team is peaking at exactly the right time. As the regular season winds down and the playoffs loom, there's a rhythm and confidence developing that feels sustainable. With key games against divisional opponents like the Jets and Dolphins on the horizon, the Patriots have an opportunity to rest critical players, rotate personnel strategically, and continue sharpening their skills without losing momentum. The upcoming matchups are perfect for maintaining competitive sharpness while ensuring the team enters the postseason healthy and prepared. It's the kind of strategic positioning that could make a huge difference when the intensity ramps up and the margin for error becomes razor thin. This is a team that knows how to pace itself, a team that understands the value of timing and preparation, and a team that is showing all signs of being a legitimate contender. The fourth quarter heroics, particularly the drives led by Drake May and executed flawlessly by key offensive players, illustrate the team's ability to perform under pressure. The vertical routes by Kyle Williams, the clutch receptions by Stephon Diggs, the calculated decision-making, and the relentless drive to maintain momentum all came together to create a narrative of a team refusing to be denied. It wasn't luck, it was execution, preparation, and courage. Every play was a reflection of hours of practice, study, and communication, and the way it all came together in a hostile environment demonstrates just how far this team has come. The Patriots showed that they are not intimidated by circumstance, that they can rise above adversity, and that they are capable of controlling the game even when things seem stacked against them. What's particularly inspiring about this Patriots team is the culture that is evident on the field. Players are clearly invested in each other's success. There's a level of humility and dedication that permeates every play, every snap, and every drive. Stephon Diggs, for instance, put the team first, making the smart play rather than chasing personal accolades, and that attitude spread across the roster. Kyle Williams embraced his role as a deep threat, understanding how to stretch the defense and create opportunities for others. Rondre Stevenson understood when to take the moment into his own hands and when to complement the passing game. This collective understanding, combined with individual accountability, creates a team dynamic that is hard to beat, especially in playoff scenarios where every edge matters. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL rumor mill, whispers are circulating that quarterback Drake May might be the center of a dramatic power play affecting one of the league's most storied franchises. According to sources close to the situation, May has reportedly issued a shocking ultimatum. Should he end up in New England, he would leave the Patriots immediately. The news, though unconfirmed officially, has already sparked heated debates among fans and analysts alike. The Patriots, known for their strategic acquisitions and often enigmatic front office maneuvers, could face an unprecedented dilemma. Bringing in a young, high-profile quarterback like May might seem like a no-brainer from a talent standpoint, but if these whispers are true, the potential fallout could be historic. The mere possibility that a superstar could reject one of the NFL's most high-profile teams adds an element of intrigue that rivals even the wildest trade speculations. Industry insiders suggest that May's rumored stance may be about more than just football. Sources hint at personal or strategic reasons behind the ultimatum, raising questions about locker room dynamics, team culture, or perhaps even long-term career trajectory considerations. Could this be a negotiating tactic? Or is May drawing a firm line in the sand about where he wants to play his next chapter? The Patriots organization has been tight-lipped, refusing to comment on speculative reports, but the silence only fuels the frenzy. The fan base has reacted with a mix of disbelief and excitement. Social media platforms are abuzz with theories, from those claiming this is a power move for better contract leverage, to others speculating that May's agent might be testing the market for more favorable conditions. Meanwhile, rival teams are surely taking note, potentially seeing an opening to court a player who could change the balance of power in the league if handled correctly. Regardless of the truth behind the rumor, one thing is certain. The NFL landscape could be on the verge of an unforgettable shakeup. If Drake May's reported ultimatum is real, it's a rare example of a player asserting his preferences with such intensity, challenging one of football's most iconic franchises in the process. As the story develops, analysts and fans alike will be watching closely, knowing that even the whisper of a move like this can shift narratives, influence draft strategies, and ignite speculation that could last well into the offseason. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.